So far, so good. Hey everybody, welcome back to the danebramageROCKS channel. Time once again to break from our regularly scheduled program to bring you yet another exciting entry into the Eurovision Song Contest of 2025. And this is going to be a really exciting one. This was from Germany, and I was kind of keeping an eye on this one because a band that I follow on this channel and have reacted to before, Feuerschwanz, was participating in the national final performance, and it was called the Chefsache 2025, which is Germany's competition to see who's going to get entered into the Eurovision Song Contest. And being that I follow Feuerschwanz, I was very interested in keeping an eye on that contest. Alas, they did not make it. That's okay. I think overall they came in fourth, so not a bad placement, but we're going to check out the video from Germany that did win. And this is from Abor Tynna, and the song is called Baller. And this is Germany's national final performance music video and official submission into the Eurovision Song Contest of 2025. So without further ado, let's see what Germany's got for us this year. Ready? Me too. Here we go. And something to note real quick, after this reaction, stick around because we're actually going to go over and learn all about Abor and Tynna, find out about the contest, how they got in, and learn a little bit more about them during the wrap-up. But for now, let's get to the music. So far, so good.
Silhouetten auf dem Trottoir, zwischen unseren Tatort wie bei CSI. Das Baby tut mir leid, gesagt zum ersten Mal. Hätt wissen sollen, dass das Ende von uns war. Du setzt einen Punkt an dem Satz, als hättest du mich nie gekannt. Als du wechsel mich Parfums und kauf mir neues Gewand. Ich krieg wieder diesen Drang, ich will den Weltuntergang. Ich glaub, das war's, I shoot for the stars.
Okay, yeah, a kind of a funky little pop beat we got going in the background here. I'm sure it's about to pick up because this cannot be the tempo and the basis of the song the entire time. Not sure quite what the delivery of the message is, but that's okay. But, you know, so far I'm digging the little, the little pop beat they got going. And they actually do have a full band behind them. I noticed they got a few guys in the guitar. They have like a little orchestra section, a drummer, it looks like, back there as well. Yeah, a couple dancers doing their thing. So let's see if this picks up a little bit. I'm kind of anticipating it will.
Hab gelernt, was mich nicht killt, macht mich nur schicker. Würdest du für mich immer noch ne Kugel fahren? Weil deine Waffe ist jetzt in meiner Hand. Ich setz den Punkt nach dem Satz, als hätte ich dich nie gekannt. Und dann wechsel ich Parfums und kauf mir neues Gewand. Ich krieg wieder diesen Drang, ich will den Weltuntergang. Ich glaub, das war's. I shoot for the stars.
Shoot for the stars. That's the only thing I understand. That's the only thing she's really saying in English anyway. But regardless, I don't know what the message is. I'm not really picking up on anything exciting or something that's drawing. It's like a catchy beat, sure. catchy lyrics? I have no idea. I'm not picking up on anything. That's not to say it's not a bad song. We still got a minute left, so who knows, right? This might just like draw the crowd in at the end. So let's just carry on. This poor guy probably couldn't even hear what was going on, or maybe he's being told something. Anyway, I like the string orchestra. You can hear it being played very, very well. The guy sitting next to her here. Okay. Oh, see there we. Well, they're fun. Ba la 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 la. So they're saying baller. Cool. Okay. So a little bit of criticism, I guess. I didn't see any of the contestants. And again, as I alluded to earlier, I follow Feuerschwanz on this channel already. And you know, a few other German bands, of course. That song honestly did not draw me in as much as I hope it was, but I didn't see what else Germany had to offer from the contest. It's just what I know to be going to the contest. So I'm even more curious to see how they perform in the live stage, because they're probably going to have to up that performance a little bit if they want to draw more people in. But yeah, run-of-the-mill pop song. You know what? Let's just head on over, find out who they are, learn about the entry, and see if we can get a little bit more information about them. So stick around for the wrap-up. All right, so first and foremost, it's not to say that it was a bad song. The audio was not coming through very well for me. I didn't hear any strong song or beat or anything that would want to keep me listening to it over and over again. But again, not to say it wasn't a bad song. So I'm really, really hoping during the live performances something will change, because you can tell they're going to be fun performers. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the stage presence. I like everything they had going for it. It was a funky little beat in the background. It's just nothing overly exciting that caught my attention. But regardless, it is Germany's entry, so they're definitely going to have to put on a hell performance if they want to win over the rest of the crowd and the judges and all that stuff. But jumping over to the Eurovision TV website here, this is from their entry here. So Abor and Tynna have won the very first edition of Chefsache ESC in Germany and will represent the country at Basel 2025 with the song Baller. Coming to us live from Cologne, the German Eurovision pre-selection treated us to an evening of Eurovision themed entertainment that lasted just over 3 hours, culminating in Germany finding the song and artist that will represent them in Basel 2025. 9 artists performed the songs that they hoped would be given a chance to represent Germany in May. The Dutch, the Dutch have decided Abor and Tynna will fly the German flag in Basel this May with the song Baller. And initially, it was the jury made up of Stefan Raab, Conchita Wurst, Yvonne Chatterfield, and Nico Santos that voted and decided on the 5 of the 9 acts that will move on to the next round. Abor and Tynna moved into this round along with their competitors Lenora, Lisa, Moskena, and the great Leslie. And the second final round, it was audience alone that decided the song would represent Germany in the Eurovision Song Contest in Basel. Baller and Abor Tynna claimed that Chefsache ESC crowned with a huge 34.9% of the votes going towards the song. So that's great. So definitely got the popular vote on that song, and I'm glad that people caught on to it. So here's about Abor and Tynna. The brother and sister duo, Abor and Tynna, come from the family of musicians based in Vienna. Their father, a cellist, with the Vienna Philharmonic Orchestra, influenced them from an early age, and they both learned to play classical instruments very young. That's awesome. So they are Yeah, they're siblings. Okay, well, that's fun. That kind of makes it a little more special. They wrote their first songs together in 2016, and their musical career has been taking them from family evenings in the classroom to gigs in Vienna, Berlin, and Hanover. In 2024, they supported Nina Chuba on tour, and then it goes on to about Germany in the Eurovision Song Contest. So, yeah, it's nothing that really totally stood out to me, but I'm kind of curious to what you guys thought about it. And that's not discrediting Germany, because I've been loving the German entries in years past. The last couple years that I've been doing this for sure. And I love German rock music, as I mentioned earlier, because I do follow quite a handful of bands on this channel. But that one so far, I definitely curious to see what your guys' comments and actions are and theories on it as well. Are you excited for it? Are you not excited for it? Kind of curious to learn all about it. Awesome that siblings are going together and they're classically trained. I do love that. So that kind of already has me favoring Germany to do well in the contest and hopefully make it to the final. I really am cheering for them. So much so, just that song did not seem anything exciting yet, but we'll see what they bring to the stage. That doesn't count anybody out, but let me know what you thought. And yeah, kind of curious to see how this one carries on. So hope you all enjoyed that one. Thank you so much for checking this out. There are more Eurovision Song Contest entry reactions that I'm doing. I've already done a handful if you want to go back and dig into the other ones that I've seen for some of the entries that have been going on so far, and there will be more. And if you want to be notified when more of those reactions come out, do those things for me, and we will see more coming up all the way leading until the actual show in May, which I'm really, really excited for. Shaping up to be a good year. And Germany, you got this. We're rooting for you. I hope you can bring this to the stage and draw that crowd in. So, everybody, thank you so much for checking it out. One more time, that was Abor Tynna with the song Baller, Germany's submission to the Eurovision Song Contest 2025, and that was their national final performance. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and until next time, keep on rocking.